I got the Dragon 800 out of the snow. I don't need information. I better stick close to home. I'm on my way home. Well, that was a quick ride. I probably rode a grand total of maybe 2.5 miles. And it should show up in a GoPro video. I lost my gauge. These, the digital EGTs. And then it started to just run crappy and like it's running on one cylinder. Oh, sweet, the hood doesn't stay open on its own. That's okay, I got a remedy for that. So I got my custom wood prop rod for the hood. I took spark plugs loose and really hoping I'd see one. It was super wet or oil something, because it's like feels like it's running on one plug. I wasn't sure I was gonna make it home. I'll go see what I have in my shop. I'm definitely not putting anything new in this thing. I just watched a YouTube video and the guy said he was having issues with the electrical, and then I think it was that connector that he took apart and then cleaned up. So I'll check that. Because I think this has been replaced because I have an extra one. And this is apparently the voltage regulator. Oh, and this thing smells like candle wax, but it's not the Hyfax. I was in plenty of snow. It smells like something's melting in here. I can't imagine why. I mean, this thing's got so much space for heat. Look at the belt. Well, I found a set of champions, and you'd be surprised how difficult it is to figure out what spark plugs this Dragon 800 uses. It's all over the board. So let's see if I can clean these up, and let's try these out. Okay, so I just spent about 15 minutes looking on the internet trying to find what kind of spark plugs this silly thing uses. And even when you go to the Polaris, their website, it doesn't tell me on the owner's manual. There's a supplement for this machine, which I can't find. So I don't know if it was this one or that one. And then you start reading forum posts from like 14 years ago. Anyway, they're recommended champions. So, or some people, I don't know. I got some old champions. So I'm going to put those in and see how it does. Because I have faith. There's a lot of goodness in this machine. And it's probably just these NGK spark plugs. And there is an element of truth to that, because I have run NGKs in some of my newer Polaris sleds, and they didn't run as good as the champions. So let's see what happens. So I'm attempting to hook the headlight back up because it had been disconnected, and I'm not actually sure what plugs into what. So I'm just going to start plugging things back together. I don't see how that can harm anything, since the thing kind of crapped out on me while riding. Yeah, pretty major set of plugs there. I gotta, like, where the heck those go to? I was sitting there thinking about it. Asked my son, your friends like riding snow machines? And they says they're not really into it. And I can freaking see why. Like me growing up, my buddies we had to work, you know, we had fan cooled, first free airs, then fan cooled, and then liquids, but they were carbureted, and you can at least work on them. What a pain in the ass. Like, I don't know why all this stuff's unplugged. Yeah, so, So, okay, guys, but anyway, so the good news is I put the used spark plugs in. I just cleaned them up, and thing started up and ran good, and I was able to pull it over here to my shop to get under the shop light. I'm trying to figure out what plug goes to what. Okay, well, maybe, what a goddamn cluster. What the heck is going on here? I'm caught. Does that one go to this one? That sure looks like it should go together. Does it? Ugh, I already hate this thing. You know, and a bad thing about this machine is it's not even fun to ride. It's terrible. So the shocks are super soft on the front, and well, that doesn't go together. The shocks are super soft on the front, and it dives really bad, and I can't adjust it because they don't use an air pump like I was hoping, like anything I would think a normal air shock would use, like a Fox. No, you have to charge it with nitrogen. What kind of dumb idea is that? So I had to take it to somebody that has a specialized setup to put nitrogen in them to basically increase the preload. This is so stupid. All right, those two are plugged in, so we're making progress. What else we got that's unplugged here? There's one, and does that go to that? There's a Power Commander. Yeah, Power Commander 5 tucked away back there. Ooh, I don't want to burn my coat. Huh. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. All right, I'm gonna shut you guys off for a second because I'll probably be swearing. You gotta unbolt the side panel to take the dumb thing off. Like, why? That's just a pain in the butt. Oh, you know, maybe this is for electric start, perhaps. Maybe that's all it is. Okay, I mean, it ran without it, so we're gonna go without it. I checked, and I'm also trying to find, like, why does it smell like something's melting? Let me bolt my side panel back on. And I don't even think the Indy, what was that one called? The Indy Evolved chassis? Did that one yet unbolt the side panels? I don't remember. This thing sucks to work on. All right, well, let's see if I have headlights. Well, that's a drag. Okay. Dragon. How funny. Well, my next step is to take this pod off to try to get the headlights to see if there's something unplugged under there. And I had to get Torx bits. Okay, so I got that cover off. What kind of loveliness do we have in here? This must be for the EGT. Oh, wait. That's a headlight. Okay. AGTs. So why aren't the headlights turning on?
Ah. 11 minutes later.